Hey there, fellow Americans. If you've been struggling with rising costs and wondering how you'll make ends meet on your Social Security benefits, I've got some breaking news that's going to change your life. Today, we're diving deep into a groundbreaking development that's sending shockwaves through the nation. Bernie Sanders' revolutionary Social Security boost bill has just cleared Congress. But what does this mean for you? When will you see that extra $5,000 in your monthly check? And most importantly, are you eligible? Stay tuned, because I'm about to break down everything you need to know about this historic legislation. Before we dive in, let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why, despite paying into Social Security your entire working life, so many seniors still struggle to afford basic necessities? It's a question that's been at the heart of countless debates, and finally, it seems Congress is taking action. The news that's got everyone talking is the passage of Senator Bernie Sanders' ambitious Social Security Enhancement Act, which promises to deliver a monthly boost of $5,000 to eligible beneficiaries. This isn't just another minor adjustment, it's a complete overhaul of how we support our senior citizens and disabled Americans. But let's address the burning question on everyone's mind: is this too good to be true? Well, the reality is both exciting and complex. The bill has indeed passed Congress, marking a historic moment in American social policy. However, there are important details and qualifications that everyone needs to understand. First, let's talk about the why behind this massive increase. For years, we've seen the cost of living skyrocket while Social Security benefits have struggled to keep pace. Medical expenses, housing costs, and everyday necessities have become increasingly burdensome for those living on fixed incomes. This new legislation aims to bridge that gap and ensure that no American has to choose between buying groceries or filling their prescriptions. You might be wondering, how is this being funded? It's a valid question that many taxpayers are asking. The bill introduces several funding mechanisms, including adjusting the cap on taxable income for Social Security contributions and implementing a modest tax on high-frequency trading in the financial markets. These measures are designed to ensure the program's sustainability without burdening middle-class Americans. Now, let's get to what everyone's really waiting for: the timeline. When can you expect to see this increased amount in your monthly Social Security check? The implementation is scheduled to roll out in phases, beginning in early 2024. The first phase will target those with the lowest current benefits, gradually expanding to include all eligible recipients by the end of the year. But here's where you need to pay close attention: eligibility requirements are specific and important to understand. The full $5,000 boost will be available to those who have contributed to Social Security for at least 30 years and are currently receiving benefits. There's also a sliding scale based on your current benefit amount and overall retirement income. For those wondering about disability benefits, yes, the legislation includes provisions for SSDI recipients as well. The boost will be calculated differently for disability beneficiaries, taking into account factors such as the duration of disability and previous work history. Here's something that might surprise you: the bill also includes retroactive payments for certain beneficiaries. This means some eligible recipients might receive a lump sum payment to cover the period between the bill's passage and its implementation. However, these retroactive payments will be carefully calculated and distributed based on specific criteria. What about current workers who are planning for retirement? This legislation doesn't just affect current beneficiaries, it also has implications for future retirees. The bill includes provisions to enhance the long-term stability of the Social Security Trust Fund, ensuring that these increased benefits will be sustainable for generations to come. One aspect that's particularly interesting is the bill's approach to cost of living adjustments, COLAs. The new legislation modifies how these annual increases are calculated, using a more accurate measure of the expenses that seniors typically face. This means future adjustments will better reflect the real costs of living for older Americans. But here's something crucial that many people are overlooking: there are specific actions you need to take to ensure you receive the full benefit increase. While current beneficiaries will automatically be evaluated for the boost, there may be additional documentation or information required to qualify for the maximum amount. You might be thinking, this sounds amazing, but what's the catch? Well, there are some important considerations. The increase will be subject to normal income tax rules, and it could affect eligibility for other benefits programs. It's essential to understand how this boost might impact your overall financial situation. The bill also introduces new protections against fraud and abuse. Enhanced verification processes will be implemented to ensure that these increased benefits reach their intended recipients. This means some additional paperwork might be required, but it's a small price to pay for such a significant increase in benefits. Let's talk about what this means for different age groups. If you're already receiving benefits, you'll be automatically considered for the increase. If you're nearing retirement age, you might want to evaluate your claiming strategy in light of these changes. And if you're still years away from retirement, this legislation could significantly impact your future retirement planning. One of the most revolutionary aspects of this bill is its approach to surviving spouse benefits. The legislation includes enhanced provisions for widows and widowers, addressing a long-standing issue in the Social Security system that often left surviving spouses with inadequate benefits. But here's what you really need to know about the timing. The Social Security Administration will begin sending out notices to beneficiaries in the coming months, explaining individual eligibility and expected increase amounts. These notices will include important information about any additional steps recipients need to take. For those concerned about Medicare premiums eating into this increase, the legislation includes provisions to prevent benefit increases from being completely offset by higher Medicare costs. This ensures that beneficiaries will see a real increase in their disposable income. The bill also addresses the needs of those who receive SSI, supplemental security income, in addition to regular Social Security benefits. Special provisions ensure that the increased benefits won't disqualify recipients from other essential support programs. Now, you might be wondering about the application process. While current beneficiaries will be automatically evaluated, there may be situations where additional information is needed. The Social Security Administration is developing a streamlined process to handle these cases efficiently. Here's something important to consider. This increase could affect your tax situation. It's advisable to consult with a tax professional to understand how these changes might impact your overall financial picture and whether you need to adjust your tax withholding. The legislation also includes provisions for educational outreach and assistance. The Social Security Administration will be conducting informational sessions and providing resources to help beneficiaries understand their new benefits and any actions they need to take. But what if you're currently working with a reduced benefit because you claimed early? The bill includes provisions for recalculating benefits for those who started receiving Social Security before their full retirement age, potentially leading to larger increases for some early claimers. For those who haven't yet claimed Social Security, this legislation might affect your claiming strategy. The increased benefit amounts could make it more advantageous to wait longer before starting your benefits, as the higher amounts will be worth even more. Looking ahead, the Social Security Administration is preparing for this massive undertaking by upgrading its systems and hiring additional staff to handle the increased workload. This preparation aims to ensure a smooth transition to the new benefit levels. Before we wrap up, let me emphasize this important point. While this legislation represents a significant improvement in Social Security benefits, it's still crucial to maintain other retirement savings and income sources. This boost should be viewed as one component of a comprehensive retirement strategy. So, what should you do now? First, make sure your contact information is up to date with the Social Security Administration. Second, gather any documentation that might be needed to verify your eligibility for the maximum increase. And third, stay informed about implementation updates through official Social Security Administration channels. Now, if you found this information helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates on Social Security changes and retirement planning tips. Click the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any important updates about this historic benefit increase. Have questions about how this legislation might affect your specific situation? Drop them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to address them in future videos. And if you know someone who might benefit from this information, please share this video with them. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to retirement security. Remember, staying informed is crucial as these changes roll out. Be sure to visit the official Social Security Administration website for the most up-to-date information, and watch this space for regular updates as we learn more about the implementation of this groundbreaking legislation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive deeper into specific aspects of this Social Security boost and answer your most pressing questions. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all the latest Social Security news and changes. Share this video with friends and family who might benefit from this information, and join our growing community of informed citizens. Drop your questions in the comments below, and let's help each other navigate these exciting changes together. See you in the next video.